Good morning, friends. Hearty welcome to yet another online class of English grammar. I hope you all are keeping fine. Today we are going to discuss about the 13th chapter. The chapter is called Adverbs and Adverbials. You can take page number 82. First of all, there are a few examples given there. You can just see those examples. Tina dances gracefully. These apples are quite juicy. Rajiv writes very neatly. In the first sentence, the word gracefully tells how Tina dances. In the second sentence, the word quiet tells how the apples are juicy. How juicy the apples are. And the third sentence, very tells more about how neatly Rajiv writes. So all these words, gracefully, quiet, very, are called adverbs. Now there is a small definition of adverbs. Adverbs are the words that qualify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So words that qualify a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Now we shall see a few types of adverbs and let's move forward. First one is adverbs of time. As you know, it tells us when. She reached home late. She reached home late. Second one is adverbs of frequency. Answer the question how often. You know the meaning of frequency. His grandmother seldom goes out. How often his grandmother goes out, then there seldom comes as the adverb of frequency. And the third one is adverbs of place tells us where. The dog followed his master everywhere. And the next one is adverbs of manner answer the question how. My aunt sleep soundly. There, how the aunt sleeps soundly. We get the answer how. Adverbs of manner. Then adverbs of decrease tells us how much or how little. These are often called intensifiers. Amelie plays the piano quite well, or we were rather uncomfortable. I really don't trust him. These words, quiet, rather, really, all those are called the adverbs of degree, and they are also called as intensifiers too. Now, adverbs of modality expresses opinions or feelings of the speaker. It will rain today. It will hopefully rain today. In the first sentence, that is the adverb is not used, but in the second sentence, it will hopefully rain today. That hopefully is the adverb, and it tells the feeling of the speaker. Or another sentence, he will not believe me. He will probably not believe me. Probably is used as the adverbs. Some adverbs may belong to more than one kind. For example, clearly can be used as adverbs of manner or adverb of degree. Now, when an adverb is placed at the beginning of the sentence, it often modifies the complete sentence. Now, we were seeing the various kinds. Now, but if an adverb comes at the beginning of the sentence, that sentence is fully modified. For example, hopefully it will rain today. Luckily, the teacher did not see us. Evidently, he is telling the truth. Now, in the next page, we are going to see how these adverbs are positioned. Position of adverbs. First one is adverbs of manner, time, and place are usually placed after the verb or after the object if there is a one. For example, the tiger attacked the deer ferociously. You have to go now. The leaves were scattered everywhere. Time, place, manner after the verb or after the object if there is one. And adverbs of frequency are placed between the subject and the verb or between the auxiliary and the main verb. You have the example, she never gets up before 8 o'clock. Adverb of frequency, never. That is being kept between the subject and the verb. or I have often stayed at that hotel. That is between the auxiliary verb and main verb. Now, with the forms of the verb be, the adverb is placed after the verb. Then, if there is forms of be, then adverbs is placed after the verb. For example, I am usually at the theater on Saturdays. She was rarely late for the class. This adverbs of frequency can be given used after the auxiliary verb or after the verb be. Now, with the auxiliary verb, how to and used to, the adverb is put before them. I often have to accompany my parents to family functions. Seema never used to exercise. But when this how to or used to comes, then the adverbs have to be put before that. When an adverb modifies an adjective or an adverb, the modifying adverb usually comes before it. However, when there is a determiner before the adjective, the adverb comes before the determiner, as in the second example below. Now look at that example given there. The puppy is quite cute. There, what happens? It is telling more about there is an adjective called cute, and adverb comes before that. But in the second example, this is such a cute puppy, or these questions are relatively easy. Their adjective comes before the determiner. Now, the adverb enough is always placed after the word it modifies. I have walked long enough. She has been punished enough. There, enough is placed after the word it modifies. Long is modified or punished is modified. Now, we shall see another topic that is called adverbials. Adverbials are the words or group of words that do the work of an adverb. So, adverbials, not an adverb, but that does the work of an adverb. We shall see a few examples. The first sentence, the boy fought heroically. There, heroically is an adverb and it belongs to the border category of adverbials. In the second sentence, the boy fought in a heroic manner. There, heroically has been replaced by a phrase, heroic manner, because it has the role of an adverb, is an adverbial. And the last sentence, the boy fought as heroes do. Now, heroically has been replaced by a clause, heroes do, and hence adverbial in function. The term adverbial refers to a word, phrase, or clause that functions like an adverb. That is the definition again given. Refers to a word, phrase, or clause that functions like an adverb. Beside adverb themselves, adverbials include adverb phrases and adverb clauses. Now, in this chapter, when we go forward, we are going to see about the adverbial phrases and adverbial clauses. Those things we shall see tomorrow or in the next class on next Saturday. So, wish you very happy weekend. Thank you.